Little Red Riding Hood and the Wolf. This is the story of Little Red Riding Hood and the Wolf. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who lived in a house in the forest. As she wore a Red Riding Hood, she was called Little Red Riding Hood. One day, her mother made a food basket for her grandma, who lived on the other side of the forest and was very sick. Little Red Riding Hood took the basket and went to her grandma's house. On the way, she found a wolf who asked her, "Hello, Little Red Riding Hood. What are you doing in this dangerous forest?" And she replied, "I'm going to my sick grandma's house." Then the wolf said, "Go this way, it's shorter." And while Little Red Riding Hood went that way, the wolf took a shortcut and arrived faster to Grandma's house. When Grandma saw the wolf, she ran away and locked herself in the closet. Then the wolf came in, took the lady's clothes, and dressed as her. Quickly, he got into the bed and waited for Little Red Riding Hood to arrive. When Little Red Riding Hood came in, she greeted her grandmother. "Hello, Grandma, how are you?" And the disguised wolf replied, "Very well, Little Red Riding Hood." Little Red Riding Hood saw that her grandma was very different, so she said, Grandma, why do you have such big hands?" And the wolf replied, "To hug you better." And Little Red Riding Hood asked, Grandma, why do you have such big ears?" "To hear you better." And Little Red Riding Hood asked again, Grandma, why do you have such big teeth?" And the wolf replied, "To eat you better." Then Little Red Riding Hood started to scream, and a hunter who was nearby heard her and came to her rescue. He saw the wolf and shot him. Boom, boom! And Wolf got scared, ran out, and never came back. Little Red Riding Hood took her grandma out of the closet, hugged her, and helped her get in bed. And gave her the food basket she brought from home. And everyone lived happily ever after. The end.
The Three Little Pigs and the Wolf. This is the story of the Three Little Pigs and the Wolf. Once upon a time, there was 3 little pigs who lived in a nice forest where there also was a big, bad, hungry wolf. One day, the little pigs decided to build houses to protect themselves. The first one built a house made of straw, and the second one built his out of wood, but the third one built his house with bricks. One day, the wolf knocked at the first pig's door and growled, "Open the door, or I will blow, and I'll bring down your house." The little pig said, "I won't open the door." Then the wolf blew and blew, and the straw house collapsed. The little pig ran out in despair and went hiding on his brother's wood house. The wolf ran after him, stood in front of the wood house, and growled, "Open the door, little pigs, or I will blow, and I'll bring down your house." And the little pigs reply, "Go away, wolf, we won't open the door." Then the wolf blew and blew, and the house collapsed. The 2 little pigs ran out in despair to the brick house. and there they hid with their brother. The wolf followed them, stood in front of the house and growled, "Open the door, or I will blow and I'll bring down your house." And the piggies reply, "Go away, we are not going to open the door." And then the wolf blew and blew with so much more strength than before. And the house didn't collapse. The little pigs laughed at the wolf and told him, "Wolf, you won't be able to bring down the house." And the wolf got mad and climbed to the house's roof and started coming down the chimney. But the little pigs made a trap. They placed a cauldron full of hot oil under the chimney. When the wolf fell into the hot oil, he got burned and ran away to the forest. The little pigs were very happy and never saw the wolf again. The end.